Right. And then SuperDJShadow here. Welcome back to another live stream and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. So, the last time we left off, we were just about to progress with the quest. Not really sure what we were about to actually do, so we'll find out as soon as we get in. But yeah. Let me do this. Hopefully it pops up. Come on. Where are you, game? There you go. Listen to that nice music. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully we can complete this quest tonight and move on. But let's see.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Yes, I am.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the carnival.
Yes, let's. Her accent sounded a lot heavier than before in that section.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Go on. I can't read a single word of that.
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all.
Yeah, I forgot how to play.
Clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has come and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart.
Come on.
I shall unveil
Nope.
the first prophecy and shatter these burdens.
But let's try to keep our distance.
And you shall ascend the throne.
Well, you caught a lot.
Sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. A purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
Let's go.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
My king,
Let's go.
what holds your advance? You have already
What?
in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions.
What did I just do?
Must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly,
There.
you shall find favor with your people.
so close. Oh god.
Is that it?
Seriously? The last one I got hit by.
Surrender. I'm still standing. Aerial sting.
Time for some crowd work. Every story needs drama.
Come on.
My compliments.
There we go.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
Uh-huh. Ooh. No.
Glory demands more. Not even close. In the name of the Montellis. Stubbornness.
Ow.
Aerial sting. Help me slip.
Okay.
Unexpected process.
Oh my god.
Spencer Stone.
Help me surrender.
Something tells me I shouldn't be airborne ever against this.
I'm still standing. An eye for an eye.
What the hell? Come on.
Tornado nuclear. Mamma mia. Figure out.
My compliments. Still recognize me?
Come on.
Vic.
Thank you.
Me.
Aerial stunt. Time for some crowd work.
Nice.
The end has come.
That didn't do anything. Awesome. And I'm dead. For that.
Now, one more time. Sounds are fading.
Still recognize me?
Come on.
An absurd,
What?
impudent display. The stage is set.
I was spamming the.
Can you keep up?
Wow. Okay.
Red,
No!
fading red.
Every story needs their comeback. Mamma mia. Avanti.
The girl got me by a child. Jeez.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Wow.
Divine retribution! We're being punished again, just like 10 years ago! If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale!
Go. Let's go. Okay, I'm pretty cool.
Splendid performance.
There's nothing wrong with her eye.
But the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Something tells me this is the last part of the quest. Cool. Okay. Neat.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
That wasn't about.
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
Yeah, what?
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
I have so many questions for you.
Lord Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above.
So,
The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind.
we're going upward.
She too doth move within the fold.
It's her. Cool. Oh wait, we're not done. Why does it look like she's frozen? Okay. Women says I had that other carry item. Yeah, that. I don't remember how to play.
Wind, guide me.
Do me.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
Okay.
You are...
Is that you, Zelda?
No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Wait. See from the beginning. From the info of the game, and see? Please. Anyway, the casket mark is glowing.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
I'm gonna look back at my first playthrough now. Can you tell me your name before I go?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea. Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you alright? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly alright?
There's a girl here just now. She calls herself Sophia. One sec. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. She was indeed here. She is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not along the public just yet.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartathea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together.
Oh.
Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Investigate the place left by the mysterious soul. Oh.
Cartathea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you. Let's keep this
Okay. Whoa, calm down. This is where the bottle stood. Even now, you can sense the same fluctuation in the air. You can scan the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished, leaving no trace behind. From Carlotta's reaction, it seems that no one but you could perceive her presence. Who is she? Or what is she? Did she only show up when the tears come along? The path to answers will certainly be treacherous, but regardless, you possess the will, the determination, and the courage to seek out the truth. These qualities will see you through. There's a crisis behind you and your companions. Okay.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Okay. I'm gonna read the side quest for now. I'm kind of trouble breathing apparently right now, but I'll be okay. Wait, what? Oh, pet me. I thought that said Phoebe, and they'll be like, what's wrong with her? And there's that walking bathtub. Hello?
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate!
Is he gone?
A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Yep, he's gone, alright. Here, that's me.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Ooh, she likes him.
Taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Sorry, a cat is some unwanted attention.
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
So she's the Sentinel's resonator.
The Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
Hey, what? Oh, I guess a ghost.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
Hey, what's it, Threnodian?
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Do you think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Let's go with Perfect Kylie. I have many questions for him.
You're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Let's go. Cake. What one is closer though? Let's see. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There you go. Cool. Just climb the wall, don't you? I'm not quite anything funny.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
Sorry, I will. I certainly will.
Stumble. But through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the blessed land.
Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel. We are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
It comes to the divine embrace.
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being?
No.
In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
Is that under Western way and Saturn was?
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
The hiding thing somewhere.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated.
Which means I won't take no shit from you.
Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The Dark Tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true Maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Oh. Alright. Come on. What is Vegas? Glyph. I mean, getting.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
Who is the regular sign something important?
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Tell me I still have a lot to go through.
You do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakens certainty. So we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists.
No way.
Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends.
Very interesting.
Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have
I knew it.
a carefully crafted plot, a little nudge.
Why hide his face now?
That rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Honglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Oh, I have that already. Oh, never mind. Okay. If on a rainy night a family goes to the river where in midnight. Okay. Midnight. Let me see something real
Would you
quick.
like a
Nice.
No, why has
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Having a cat devastation and resonance revelation gathering abyss reduce every palette resistance by 10% for 20 seconds on hit. Cool. Apparently I have
Anything I can help you with?
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
let's do this. Oh, wait. I have him maxed out. Cool. But go how.
Would you like a fun game? Sometime
I see my...
hopefully, another day, another heroic me.
Cool. Another. Cool. Cool. That's done. Upgrade. And that. That. Okay. Upgrade. That. Place of kite. Forgot about this. Cool. What is this? Technical hologram. That's something we can do afterwards. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Real quick. No, not that. real quick. Like this. This. And that. Oh. And that. What up by 3? Oh. Oh. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's that midnight. Alright. Our
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep of your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. It was this Capello guy.
He's the uncle Kawaka Kolisaba.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
It's getting so much. Thank you, man.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Hello.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Even Capello's stature. A private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
Why the sun away from someone I really like?
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
Don't worry, Kawaka is on it.
I'll wait for her findings then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelius, and the Fraxiders. Any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family. Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
I'm awake and I want to be kind of family.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Okay.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Aren't I the leader? What? Support, pick me the answer now.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. Since you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
That one feels off about him.
But once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? The table. Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
Yeah, what?
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors, no, when I decided to help with the Carnival, the game was already in play.
Great. Go to the rendezvous, but I can't respond. It looks like... Oh boy. I'm not good with...
Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
That works. You gonna see me. Okay.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
What is going on? Whoever was following things to that left. Is he one of them?
Might I trouble you for a light, young man?
Sorry, I don't have one.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he here by accident or design?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
You could say I'm waiting.
Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
So he's way out the way.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
At first I thought it was a umbrella. Small, irregular shapes nest within larger circles. The edges welded together to form a delicate harmony. This balance, however, feels precise. No. As if two opposing forces are on the verge of collision. Maybe?
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid.
Oh,
I
sorry.
share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Painting? Doing the painting? As the rain started ceases, the elderly man who was wearing the painting quite okay. That's interesting. Wait, that's the moon.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
I'm discussing it with old Gunsman. He was soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
It hit me was fine.
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
Oh no. So Bennett betrayed the family as well.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's how it quit it.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Ragusa. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
They were thinking, asking for my help.
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Why Cat's Eye?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems.
Okay.
Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Yeah.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
At least one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present? Damn! I got wins!
Ah, curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's climb up at him then. Okay, let's see. Where are we going?
Wind, guide me.
Okay.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn.
Code names?
We address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a little chat with them to see what they know.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
I'll improvise as needed. Oh boy. Sage and Acorn. Hello? Acorn, Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Acorn, Sage.
Okay. You got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's Eye, new to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Yeah.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza? Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Did you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now, and we are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Isn't your boss worried?
Our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Let's do it.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Things go at
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
When I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
Who is that?
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle.
I can't remember who that is.
Still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
That we can remove it and co-workers line of sight, not far away, a man possibly hidden, quickly glancing in their direction. A man possibly hidden. Oh, wow. He seemed to be observing you and Kawaka. Noticing the gaze, you wait and start flying.
After him. Quick.
Okay, cool. Come back, you old man. I'm gonna get you.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
Ah, these old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
Wait, wasn't he the one that, wore that mask that we were asking about?
He had no choice but to run, to escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Exactly, why are you here?
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the prize? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Is that why you left the family?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who's this Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. But that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
Okay. Right, let's see. I can most reliable source of information. This one.
Wind against my vines.
Wind, guide me.
Okay.
This is the place.
The best information is
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
okay. The messages by what they order.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Action goes by to identify the contact.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means? Ah, a riddle cloaked in mystery. You don't want to share, huh? Oh, sorry. I am just simply enthralled by symbols and codes.
What grand scheme applies this time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
for a instant you fell again from where you got the drink, but it vanishes as soon as you come to us.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
She
may not carry the Montelli name, but she's got that same pioneering spirit. She's leading a team of resonators now, hunting down tacit discords in the wild. It's a shame, though. She recently decided to cut ties with the Montellis. And here I thought they were kindred spirits.
Okay.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we're here for you.
Expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant. You are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can call.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
That
complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Okay. Where is that? where is... Of course, the only place I don't have, well actually, I still have a lot not unlocked. Cool. Oh, I see. That's how you get higher. Cool. Oh, I see. Fun.
Wind against my vines.
That works. Alright. I'm here.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
They are worrying.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir.
It was standing right there.
Blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Let's go! Still more?
Still recognize me?
Correct.
Oh. I really hope I get her.
Telly's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
I ain't seeing trading terminals here.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit production traders. Is he talking about urban counties?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please. regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Thessalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
The acolytes depart with outrage, blah blah blah.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you could be another lie from the Order?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Thessalias?
When Kelly has been dealing with its own trouble lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
It's still we around the bus.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
I'm saying he got what he deserved from stealing from the vault. And there are rumors that you helped him as the stolen item. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Judgment there. The rumours are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods. Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So, let's something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis and see if there's any importance here. Oh wait. I need this.
Stemming!
I forgot to do this. There you go. That moon is crazy. Alright, where am I going? Oh, oh god. Oh.
Watch out.
Hello.
Feed my blossoms. Self-destruction.
Awesome. Got more.
Grafting. Suffer.
Awesome.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Alright. Sensor. Oh. Okay. You come across a carrot book. You flip through it. Nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to click a button and set it where you will call it a locker. You brought a small get to it, walk to the device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide, okay. Next. Notice a slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters M-L and C-L in the woman's eyes. Okay. You stare at the clue items you thought.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo?
There seems to be a
Thy
connection
eyes
here.
guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
The line refers to the letters M-L and C in the
Like
eyes.
the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters. Clyde played 40. You flip the work to pay fully, and they're written in large numbers from 190.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet...
You and Koraka locate the device 2.5 times to the right with a click, a slip of paper pops out for numbers 4, 6, and 8.
NLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Okay.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's nothing really. I'm just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Shall we go get the tunnel or see what the code is next?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts.
There's only one way to find out.
I'll be with you no matter what. So, let's see where this leads.
Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, damn it. There we go. Good to know that everyone's just having a good old time. Wait. To go this way. Go into the military quarters.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Alright.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
DC. It's a gun.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Carlotta's agent takes out the gaming channel and projects the restored data before she leaves. As you and Carlotta review the projected data, you notice a pattern of movement between Margarita's Granite's home and the vault within only 2 dimensions. Very square and a dot. Very square. I was there not long ago.
That's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there.
Okay.
And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Capital again. That does sound fishy.
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Okay. Okay. But seems to be an remarkable, okay? Okay. Not much. Actually, 4 days ago, deposited 2 days ago. What?
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
Oh. I see what what can he gain from it?
In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with a shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
He gives a lot of Gear Body vibes from Pokemon.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello. I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends.
Really? I just wish... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore the data.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
Let's do that through if we find the module.
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Okay. Oh. I'm playing as her this time. Oh, a lighthouse.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right. Wait. I sense an energy fluctuation nearby. Time to investigate. The size of this place is manageable. I should be able to trace the source quickly.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Because the energy fluctuation sticking through the gaps between gas nerves and looking for its source. I bought a storage box to serialize inside and studying handicraft aboard the girl set in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what it is. Okay. Okay. On the left, a decorate aroma of wine fills. Okay. Oh, we found it. Okay,
Nothing so far.
No, never mind.
Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. big mirror. Why is it here?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side? Or was all this just a trap?
It might have been. Okay. It was. Okay then. Let's see. Ooh, it's the guy from earlier.
Hello again.
Hello again.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
I kind of thought
Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
kind of thought he was obvious being real coincidence.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
No. No, you knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky. but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
Thank you. You mean the data was away from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
How this big one was it?
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the Tacit Discord zone overnight.
Oh, damn.
He was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also... Oh.
That's cool. It was part of that overall theme. I can't reach her now.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
What?
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made sonoro inside. A slide. These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Brilliance lights the way!
Hello!
Running won't save me. Victory favors me!
Oh yeah!
In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
One.
Take this!
How bad?
The stage is set. Now there's nothing else in my way.
Awesome.
Suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need.
I can't. I have to play through it.
Layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This
I have 5 minutes.
the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in...
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
In the corner of the mansion, Cora engaged in down to the two members engaged in conversation.
Girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this sonoro.
Collective parties try to make sense of the situation, but one of the members suddenly notices and begs asking, begins asking questions, much to his surprise.
You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Anyway.
I bet 2 days.
Can you keep up?
Why is this? Oh. Tonight's banquet is a big deal. It's my first time handling something this important. The higher-ups even have me a Bolero that the password for the wedding controls. But I know how do I make sure everything is going according to plan? Aha! I got it. Keep the ending close. That's like with secrets. For the first 2 digits. Keep the endings close. For the first digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. And for the last 2 digits, that's on Bolero. He could forever hang up the balloons in the hall yesterday. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloon. Still feels a bit off, but I look at everything again. Okay. Oh.
The world is mine!
Oh, that didn't work. What?
Gently does it?
Oh. No. No. Stop. Stop moving. No. Try that again. Oh, come on. Why do you keep moving? There we go. Jeez.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
You know, as you get older, the memory starts to slip. But here's the good news. I'm only in college for the last 2 visits. for electrical password. Well, I'll just go with August 9th. It's an important day for me. It's my wedding anniversary with my dear master, okay? And also the day of Algorithm baptized on Solid, August 9th. It is then. Push it for the last digit of the password. Okay. Thank you for actually putting it in the cool. Wait, what? Oh, here's the mirror. What the heck? Oh, come on, what? Couldn't let me. What?
Can you keep up?
Oh, wait.
Keep up.
There we go.
Can you keep up?
Fancy a wager? I bet.
Can you keep up?
6298 6289 626 6Q 6Q 8 9 Cool.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you. Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
It's like I'm reading the past.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
It was you. Recognition. Praise.
Whoa.
Isn't that what you want?
What?
Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
That's cool. Can I do that?
Is that the exit?
Seems me, because I'm running late. Oh, please.
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that
I can't.
Now the question is, what?
I can't keep going until it's past midnight, so, I'll be coming back to this, later this week. Probably, I'll probably do it, on Thursday afternoon, so, yeah. But anyway, I want to thank everyone who came out today and hung out. I want to thank my workers as well. Like I said, I'll be back on Thursday, and we'll pick up where we are leaving off. And yeah, before I go, I do want to do another shot at this. Oh shit! Come on, Kawaka, come on, come on.
Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in
Good day.
Come on.
What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Come on. Yes!
Fate has led.
Let's go! Honestly, I did not expect this. Let's go!
Would you?
Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go! Alright, before I want to... No, I want the weapons, so do that. And I can get so many. Go. Okay, let's do the weapon assault. Come on. Ah, damn. Oh well. But I was thinking of probably replacing Lin with Baraka. So I'm sorry, Lin, but we gotta go.
Prove our value to each other.
I'm not the best
Which
I alone will.
I'm not the best thing to do, but let's see how far I can get her though.
Such delightful and irresistible power. Well, now we have another shared secret.
Come on. Let's see what I need to do. I don't know where I get that. Fancy concept. Okay, I got. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Well, anyway, we got it. Let's go. And I assume the weapon is.
I alone will decide whether it's for sure.
Oh no! It is a. I thought it was the same weapon that what do you call it? The ring has. But apparently not. Okay, well, okay. We'll work on her next thing, so. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, and until my next live stream, I'll see you next time. Remember, let the shadows embrace you. Bye.
To shine or to die.